Welcome to Preparing for Class with Lexis. My name is Heather Caro and I am your LexisNexis rep on campus. I just want to start by giving you a very brief background of myself. I was born and raised in Louisiana, where I also attended undergrad and law school. I graduated from Loyola Law in 2009 and passed the bar in Louisiana that summer. I then had a one-year judicial clerkship, so believe me, I know all about the research process and how important it is. It is my goal over the next 3 years to teach you everything that you need to know about researching on Lexis so you can be an effective and efficient researcher, and that knowledge begins today. This video will provide you with insight on the tools that Lexis has to offer that will allow you to better prepare for class while you're in law school. I know your time is precious, so this video will be short and to the point and show you how to save time when prepping for class. So how are we going to get you prepared? First, we will explore how to get a case and the tools available to you to understand the case better. These tools include case summaries, headnotes, and shepherds. The second focus will be on the other tools and perks that are available to you as a law student that will enhance your law school experience. These include free printing, folders, rewards, and support. By the end of this short video, you will see how easy it is to use Lexis to prep for class. To begin, sign into Lexis at lexisnexis.com/law school. Here you will have access to online tutorials, my contact information, and your rewards account, all topics that we will discuss at the end of this video. So let's click on the Go to Lexis Advanced button at the top of the page, and that will take us to the same platform that 97% of the AmLaw 100 firms have access to. If you're familiar with Amazon or really any online shopping website, Lexis will be easy to use. You'll start all searches in the red search box at the top of the page. Like those websites, Lexis will search our entire database for matches based on what you type into that box. So there are two ways to find a case. You can enter the party names, separate it by a V, or you can enter a citation. When I start to enter the party names, you may have noticed that Lexis gives you suggestions, just like Amazon does with our drop-down word wheel. When possible, it's always best to pull up a case by using its citation. You can find the citation in your case books or on your syllabus, and it's typically located directly below the party names. This will ensure that you pull up the exact case that you're looking for and not every case throughout time that has had the same party names as the case you're searching for. Let's start with a case that might make you cringe slightly if you've already been assigned it to read. Reading and briefing this case is a hazing exercise, in my opinion, more than anything else. The current law of personal jurisdiction mostly comes from cases you'll study later, like International Shoe and Schaefer, both of which you'll read and realize that the reading of the archaic language of pennoyer is simply a law school scare tactic. I had to read this case for the first day of orientation. 3 hours and 4 read-throughs later, I still wasn't sure whether I understood what I was supposed to be getting from the case. Had I known then what I know now, I could have saved a ton of time and energy and been the most intelligent-sounding 1L called on at orientation. The Socratic method will get you every time. So let me help you become the hero of your section by teaching you how to completely understand a case and its issues before stepping foot into class. So let's enter this citation for Pennoyer versus Neff. And you will notice that I didn't use any punctuation in my citation. You simply have to enter the address of the case, just like you would search for it if you were looking for this case in a book in the library, and Lexis will quickly pull it up for you. So remember, a citation is the volume number followed by the reporter that the case can be found in, along with the page number that the opinion starts on. Having been through law school, I know some of the feelings that you are probably experiencing right now, especially when it comes to preparing for class. For the first semester, I spent every night reading and rereading cases. It would take me hours, and I still wasn't sure if I understood the case and what the actual issues were. I was scared to death of being called on in class. Lucky for you, though, I am about to bestow some of those I wish I had known then what I know now tips on you. By using this tip, you can cut your reading time in half and feel better prepared for class and that uneasy feeling of getting called on. And let's be honest, who doesn't want that? By now I'm sure you've learned all about briefing cases for class. Well, Lexis provides you with case summaries to help you with your case briefs. At the top of the case, you will see the party names, citation, court, and date the case was decided. If you scroll down, you will see a section called Case Summary, and it probably looks very similar to something that you've been doing since day one of law school. This is a mini case brief that the brief editors at Lexis have already created for you. The procedural posture will tell you how this case got to the court. The overview will give you the general facts of the case, and the outcome will tell you what the court decided. We can easily see from the overview that this case is about a property dispute that arose because of the way in which process was served for a lawsuit based on payment of services previously rendered. The original verdict from the lower court was invalid because the state of Oregon didn't have jurisdiction over NEF. Therefore, the judgment shouldn't have happened and the property should not have ever been sold. Consequently, the court upheld the decision in NEF's favor. Remember, case summaries should be used to supplement your reading, not substitute it. However, I do recommend reading the case summary on Lexis before reading the case in your casebook. It will cut down on your reading time because you will already know the main point of the case and you will know what to be looking for. It's like knowing the ending of the book before you read it so you can focus on and catch a lot more of the details. Beneath the case summary, you will see the LexisNexis headnotes. Headnotes are key points of law taken from the case and put at the beginning. Lexis headnotes are selected by skilled attorney editors, and they're different from Westlaw because rather than giving you an interpretation of the main points of law from the case, headnotes contain the exact language of the opinion, which enables you to quickly locate the critical black-letter law from the case that you are reading. Familiarize yourself with headnotes because the key points of law are often the subject of professors' questions in class, i.e., the answer you need when you're put in the spotlight and called on. A professor may ask you if personal summons on a party over which a court has no jurisdiction is necessary to constitute due process of law. If you had read Headnote 3, you would be able to answer your professor's question with ease. You would tell your professor that the 14th Amendment validates that judgments rendered against non-residents without personal service of process are invalid. Essentially, you can't debate someone's rights and duties in a court that doesn't have jurisdiction over them because that violates due process of law. Therefore, I suggest putting the headnotes you think are important into your personal notes and putting it into your own words. It helped me to have a quick reference to those things when called on in class. If you feel like you need more help with a case or you know you'll be called on for a case in class, I suggest using Shepard's to get more information about your case. Shepard's is a citator which you'll learn much more about in your legal research and writing class and in optional trainings with me. Shepard's will tell you what cases and other sources have cited to your case. It'll also tell you how those other cases treated your case. Did they agree with the ruling of your case? Did they overrule your case? Or maybe they simply distinguished themselves from your case. Shepard's is the gold standard in the legal industry. So it's useful to look at when preparing for class because you can look at other cases that have cited to your case and possibly have explained the ruling of your case. You can also find great treatises and other secondary materials that will help explain your case. So how do you Shepardize? You can easily access a Shepard's report by clicking on the Shepard symbol next to any case name or by clicking on the Shepard's button to the right-hand side of the page which says Shepardize this document. So you'll notice that a Shepard's report is divided into 4 tabs on the left-hand side of the page. The first tab is the appellate history, and it'll tell you how your case has progressed through the court system. The next tab, citing decisions, will give you a list of the cases that have cited to your case. This third tab, other citing sources, will give you a list of secondary sources like treatises that have cited to your case. And the fourth tab, you will notice, contains the table of authorities, which essentially gives you a list of all of the cases that were cited to in the opinion that you just Shepardized. So let's go back to other citing sources to find treatises that discuss your case and will help you with your class prep. So just like websites like Amazon, you can narrow down your results by using the filters on the left-hand side of the screen. So let's go ahead and select treatises. And remember, treatises are often written by professors that are experts in their area of law. I like to think of treatises like going to talk to a professor during their office hours. You'll be able to get a deeper understanding of your case from these articles and also be better prepared for class. So as we've just reviewed, it's very easy to see that by using Lexis case summaries, head notes, and treatises through your Shepherd's Report, you will spend a lot less time preparing for class and will feel much better prepared. Before we end our training, I want to show you a few other tools and perks that are available to you as a law student through your Lexis account that will enhance your law school experience. So first, I'll show you how you can save money with free printing. Then we'll talk about how to stay organized with electronic folders. Third, I'll show you how you can get paid to do your homework and become a more effective and efficient researcher. And fourth, how you can get individualized help 24/7. So you should have learned during orientation that you have to use your student print account to pay for printouts. However, Lexis has 2 printers for you to use in the library at no charge. You can print anything on Lexis using those designated Lexis printers. And did I mention that Lexis is the only research provider that offers free printing? Well, we are. So let's go back to our case so I can show you how to print to a Lexis printer. So if we select the printer icon at the top of the page, we'll have to choose settings the first time you ever send something to the Lexis printers. From that point, you can always click on Use Current Settings, and it'll use the settings you selected previously. But click on Choose Printer Settings, scroll down to Printer Type, make sure that Lexis printer is selected, and then in that drop-down menu, you can select which of the Lexis printers you would like your print job sent to. Remember, if you go to pick up your handout and you don't see the print job on the printer itself, check the bin that's located right next to the printer for your handout, where it will be sorted alphabetically by your last name. Also, don't fret if you went green or would just like to have all of your documents electronically saved, because you can save documents to a folder as well on your Lexis account. Select the folder icon at the top of a document that you're looking at and select the folder that you would like that document saved in. If you haven't created a folder in the past, simply click on Choose a Folder and then create a new folder to save your document there. In another training, I will show you how you can electronically highlight and annotate your cases as well on Lexis to stay more organized. In addition to our great free printing and folder options, Lexis also has the only student rewards program for law students. Only Lexis offers you an Earn While You Learn loyalty program where you can earn merchandise like Amazon.com gift cards for doing things like researching on Lexis Advance, attending trainings, and completing activities online. You can see your rewards points balance on the Lexis for Law School's homepage. That was the first page that you saw when we logged in at lexisnexis.com/lawschool. Don't forget, participating in Lexis Rewards is free, and the points can build up very quickly. Only 400 points is a $5 Amazon gift card. Finally, don't forget about the extra help that you can get through Lexis. You can access the help options from the Lexis for Law School's homepage. My contact information and also the Lexis student reps contact information can be found at the left-hand side of the page. You can also contact Lexis customer support at 1-800-45-LEXIS. Customer support is available 24/7. They're experienced researchers that can help you with everything from accessing your account to doing research to basically talking you off of the ledge on particularly stressful nights at 3 a.m. Today, I hope you learned that Lexis can help you reduce your reading time and better prepare for class by using case summaries, head notes, and Shepherd's reports attached to all opinions on Lexis. And that Lexis is also here to enhance your law school experience by providing you with things like rewards, free printing, folders, and 24/7 support. I hope you found this short video helpful. Please let me know if you have any follow-up questions at all.